everybody. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. It was really blurry last time, so hopefully it won't be blurry this time, and hopefully everybody who was with me before will pop back on and say hello. I thought it would be really fun to pop in today and let you guys know how the craft fair went, and also to show you guys some of the books that I have created, because I still have some left, and I've actually decided to list them in my shop. So if you're here, oh good, I'm so glad it's way better. I'm really sorry about about it before. So I'm gonna list a ton of junk journals and Coptic books and journals in my shop, toribissel.com. And I thought I would just quickly pop in here to tell you guys how the craft fair went, but also to kind of show you guys some of the books that are going up in the shop, just in case you're interested. Or if you want to buy a really unique gift for somebody or something. So, I don't know. That's what I think I'm going to do. So, anyways, without fail, we had some technical problems, like always, but whatever. So I've got tons of books going up in the shop, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer your questions. The first thing I wanted to say is that the craft fair that I did went so well. It was actually really fun, and it went really well. I'm like really thankful for everybody's encouragement and support, and how amazing you guys are. Like, it really means the world to me. The only problem is that I made way too many things. I think I was a little too ambitious, and I made way too many journals and things like that. And even though I sold a ton of journals and tags, I still have so many of them left. Oh, hi Carmen, thanks for joining me. So the craft fair went really well. People loved looking at the books. The table went well. I posted some photos on Instagram and on my Instagram stories if you want to go over and check out that. But today I thought I'd show you guys the books that I have left that are going up in the shop. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the kids book Coptic books. I also have some of the vintage, like altered books that are more junk journal style, and then I have some that are just like more journal Coptic books, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna do like a quick flip through of them and show you. So hi Reem. Oh, I'm so glad it's better. Hi Louise, hi Darlene. Yay, I'm so glad you can see the beautiful books. So that makes me so happy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly show you a quick flip through of some of the little golden books that I have going up in my shop. And I love these books, they're so fun. So the first thing is I created these little golden book, Coptic books. So remember those golden books you had when you were a kiddo? And what I did is I repurposed the covers, and I used them for Coptic journals. And I stitched them and added buttons and sequins and things on the spine, so they're really pretty. And now they're like a journal. So you can see inside that it's still got that really cute little golden book cover, and then it's got like scrapbook paper in there. So it's really pretty and bright and happy. And they're all a little bit different. The pages and the designs and things like that. I've got better photos over on my website, toribissel.com, if you want to check those out. So what you'll see is there's like one pattern paper, and then there's a white, pink, like pattern, white pattern. So you could use it as a journal or a scrapbook or a notebook. I use one as a recipe book. You could put photos in there, lots of fun things. So I've got these two, which are the Tawny Scrawny Lion, which are really fun. And they're both a little different depending on the cover. I tried to match like the papers inside to what was kind of on the outside of the books. And they're both one of a kind and everything. Like, actually all the books are one of a kind. And oh, one thing I forgot to say when I started the video again is I decided that from now until the end of December to do free shipping for everybody. So Canada, US, international, free shipping on all of the items in my shop that are handmade. So you can go and check those out. So these ones have 8 signatures. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of see that there. And they've got buttons and sequins on the side. So there's 2 that are Tawny Scrawny Lion. This one is probably one of my favorite ones, and I almost considered not putting it up in the shop because I just love it so much. It's vintage Hansel and Gretel, which are just adorable. And I went with like more of a woodland color scheme, so yellows, greens, browns. So there's sequins on the spine, which I just love. And then all of the pages inside have like a more like woodland design aesthetic, like browns and greens and flowers and leaves, and oh, I just love this book so much. Like, if nobody buys it like in the next week, I probably am going to take it down and just use it for myself because I love it so much. So again, this one's got 8 signatures, and it's the same thing as the other ones. They're hand stitched in. Okay, how do I block somebody? Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Sorry guys about the spam. And they're just really fun. So you could use them as a journal or a scrapbook. And I think that they would make really unique gifts for somebody, especially if somebody like really liked that book. This one's really fun. This is called The Rabbit's Adventure. And I went with the same color tones that you can kind of see on the front. So it's got like corals and greens and, oh yeah, I love the Coptic books too. They're so fun. Oh, and one of the things I forgot to say that I love about Coptic books is they lay flat. It's just the way that they're hand stitched in there. They lay flat really nicely. So they're perfect for like journals. So these ones are called journals because I didn't really add any pockets or anything in them. I wanted to leave them pretty plain so you could use it for sketching or coloring, journaling. You could do mixed media in here. You could make it into a junk journal by adding things to it and stuff. So that's one thing to note. So that's The Rabbit Adventure. I've got this one, which is one of my favorites, and like, oh, I keep saying that, but this one's so cute, and actually everybody really loved this one. This one is a story I've never heard of before, but it's called The Silly Sisters, and it's got these 2 little mice who are like sisters, and they're so cute. And I went with like more of a pinks and reds and burgundy color scheme. So you can see that on the spine, but you can also kind of see that in the pages that I picked. Like I went with pinks and florals and really bright, happy tones. And again, it's got 8 signatures with the colored paper and the white paper. And again, it lays flat. I actually think this one would be really fun to give to like a sister. Like, anybody got a sister? Does anybody out there have a sister? I have a sister. I just thought this one would be like really fun to give to your sister. You could write notes in it to her. You could like put photos of you and your sister in there. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. Yeah, Reem has 2 sisters. Darlene is interested in making junk journal. Yeah, I love making junk journals. They're really fun. So I actually have some junk journals too, but okay, I'll show you 3 more Coptic book bound kids books I have. So I've got this one, which is a little bigger, but it's still the same price. This is Frosty the Snowman, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 signatures. And it's got sequins, like snowflake sequins and some buttons and things like that. And it's got all Christmas themed. So I actually thought that this one would be a perfect journal for like December daily or Christmas memory keeping. Like this one would be a perfect Christmas present. So it's got cardstock plus Christmas paper in there. And it's also got some gold foil pages, which are just so pretty. So that just kind of gives you a quick, I can't like spend a ton of time going through all of them, but that is the, yeah, I totally think it would be perfect for December daily. If I didn't already have a plan for my December daily, I would totally use this one. But that's Frosty the Snowman. And again, it's available on my shop with free shipping. And all of the kids' book, Coptic books are only $35. So again, I try to keep the prices pretty low because I wanted to make them accessible, and also I wanted to make it so that no matter where you were in the world, you could get it if you were interested. And if you buy one of the Christmas ones, I'll send it out like express shipping so that you can get it right away. So, because I know December is like right around the corner. Okay, so this one is not a little golden book, but it's still like a kid's book, and it's still the same price. And this one would also be really good for December daily. This one's called Sebastian and the Santa Claus Caper. And I don't know, I just really love this one. Look at it. It even has this book belongs to and it's blank there, so you could write your name in it. It's a like really nice book. And then on the spine, I did like silver and white accents. I just love these vintage buttons I found. They're just so fun on there. So, and then this one also has Christmas papers. So it's got some gold foil, some pretty colorful ones. And again, this one would be perfect for December daily or memory keeping. And it's up on my shop, $35, free shipping if you want it. I mean, I don't know if anybody would want to purchase them, but I thought I would put them up there just in case. So that's that one. And then I have one more. This is another favorite one. A lot of people really like this one, and this is Bambi. Bambi and the Friends in the Forest. So it's like a vintage Bambi little golden book, which I've turned into a Coptic book. And I went with, again, really like woodsy colors, which were really fun for this journal. And it's got really pretty sequins on the spine. And I just think this would be such a fun gift for somebody. You could use it as a journal, as a scrapbook. There's lots of space, so if you wanted to add like photos and memorabilia and stuff, there's lots of space. But you could use it for sketching or drawing or as a journal. I have one that I use as a recipe book. You could use it as a guest book. I don't know, really fun. So that's Bambi. So those are the $35 Coptic books that are up in my shop. And then I have some other Coptic books that are in the shop. I've got 3 of the little ones. So these ones are mini books, and they're about the cover's 4x6, I think. And they're also Coptic books, but they have a clear acetate cover, and there's 3 again. So I went with 2 Christmas ones and 1 non-Christmas one, and I'll just show you. So the non-Christmas one has pink buttons on the spine and clear acetate cover and back, and then the inside pages are really floral. And those books are only $22, and again, free shipping. So then this Christmas one's got buttons and sequins and things like that, acetate cover, and then Christmas pages on the inside. And this one's also Christmas, so it's got buttons and sequins, clear covers, and pages on the inside. And these ones have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they have 8 signatures, and all the page numbers and everything are listed over on the site. So those are like little ones. They could be good for like stocking stuffers or like a gift exchange or something like that, because you could just use it as a journal. And again, they lay flat because they're Coptic book bound. And if you wanted to go with a smaller December daily or memory keeping book, that's what these ones were. I am live, Sam. I think other people can hear me. Sorry if you can't hear me. Can somebody let Sam know that I'm live? So those are the small mini Coptic books, and they're $22 free shipping, and they're up on my site, toribissel.com. Okay, now to the junk journals, because I know you guys really like that. Okay, I'll start with these ones because I think these ones are really fun. They're also Coptic book, but then I have some that are altered books. So I have 2 of the Coptic book junk journals. One that's plain on the spine, and then one that has like sequins and embellishments and things like that. So it just depends whether you want like a plain one or you want the one with embellishments. And they both have that clear like acetate cover, so you can still see the front pages, which is really nice. And I can't show you everything inside just because we would be here forever. But these ones have flip outs, doilies, specialty pages, vintage book papers, old sewing patterns, envelopes. Look, this doily flips out, flip out. And these ones have 5 signatures, I think. Some sparkly paper. Oh, this is really fun. It's like a vintage Cinderella paper. Tags and envelopes. And in the envelopes, I've stuck some fun goodies for you. I love this one. This is really fun, this like flip out page here. I thought you could add photos or journaling on there. So these ones are more for the people who like junk journals and things like that. Yeah, so these ones got like vellum. Oh, and this is kind of fun. There's a frame and you could stick a photo behind there. Flip out. There's some ephemera in here and pockets. So I know I'm going really fast, but I'm going really fast because I don't want to be on the internet forever. And this is like a little tuck spot. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. Oh, I love this one. This one is like a flip up, but it's also like a little pocket. And this is vintage paper there. And I've got a tag tucked in there. So some of the little pockets and stuff, I have like ephemera and things tucked in there for you guys. So these Coptic books are also available on the shop. And I only have 2 of them. But they're handmade, one of a kind. They would make a really fun gift. This is like another flip up. That's kind of fun. Flip down. So you could use these for scrapbooking or adding photos or journaling. As a traveler's notebook. You could, this is a tuck spot. You could tuck something back there. Vellum, another page that flips out. You guys have any questions? I know I'm going really fast. There's some tags in there. Some labels and things like that. An envelope with a journaling card inside. So this is kind of fun, a little flip down. Some ephemera. Some acetate. Some pockets. And there's some ephemera clip there. And there's some things in there too. I want it to be a little bit of a surprise for anybody who buys it too. So I don't want to go into all the detail. But that's kind of the first one. Yes, I have been really busy. And this one is basically the same thing. It's also got some like tissue papers and specialty papers and vellum bags and things like that in it too. So these books are also available at toribissel.com in my shop. And they're $55 with free shipping. So again, I try to keep the price low enough that it would be approachable, but like that I'd still cover my cost, I guess. And that it would make a good Christmas gift. Look, this one's got some music papers in it. So I think these ones would be, look at this vintage tag. Isn't that cute? I think these ones would be perfect for memory keeping or journals or things like that. They've got like vintage pages in them and goodies and things like that. So there's lots of options. These ones are also book bound with the Coptic style, so they do lay flat. And they have envelopes and vellum and tissue and all these goodies in them. So I think they're really fun. Couple other things you might want to know. This one, they have 6 signatures and approximately 96 pages or 192 back and front. So like that's 1, 2, or that's 1. So 96 pages, but 192 pages back and front. And then they've got like all of them have vintage book pages and specialty papers and tissue papers and gold foils and flip ups and outs and ins and tuck-ins and all of those goodies. So these ones are like a more brighter color tone. I just went with what made me happy. Like some envelopes, and then there's some like little paper clips and things like that. Okay, so those are the 2 Coptic style ones. And I've got more pictures over on my website if you want to check them out. Anybody have a question yet? Oh my goodness, I already blocked this girl. How come she's back? Ugh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Apparently somebody wants to tell people to do inappropriate things on my junk journal website here. For some reason. Okay, and then last but not least, I have 4 junk journals which are made from altered books. So these vintage books, which I've turned into junk journals, and you can see the binding on the spines. So 2 of them have metal hardware and 2 of them don't. And they're all over on the shop too. So you can find them over there if you want to check out the photos or purchase them or whatever. They're all over there. So the ones with hardware are $70 because I added a tassel, and then they also have book corners, which cost a little bit more, so that's why those ones are $70. But then the two that don't have the tassel and don't have the book corners are only $55, and again, free shipping. And if you want to purchase one of the ones that is $55 and you want to add on a tassel or book corners, I can do that too. These ones are probably my favorite because I just love that it's like a vintage book, and it's a junk journal. They're just so precious. So I'll just quickly show you these two. So I've got two like this that have a tassel on them, like a really cute tassel with a bell and a little pine cone and some beads and things like that. And then they're hand stitched, and they've got 3 signatures. So one of them is Christmas and one of them is not Christmas, because some people might want one that they could use for December daily, and some people might want to just use it for other things. So the green one here is a December one, or a Christmas themed one. So I'll just kind of show you guys what it looks like inside. It's hand stitched junk journal. And it's got a pocket here in the front with a tag that pulls out. So I'm not going to pull it all the way out just because I'll have trouble getting it back on camera. And then it's got all the same pages and specialty papers, vellums and pockets. Vintage Frosty the Snowman illustrations, which are just so pretty. Sewing patterns. I don't know, I thought that was kind of fun to include. Again, some like flip outs and vintage pages and tissue papers, and like this really pretty vellum. This is a pocket. You could stick a tag or something in there. Again, I know I'm going through it pretty quickly. There's a flip out. Thanks, Carmen. I appreciate it. I had so much fun making these, and when I was making them, I just kept thinking about the people who would like get to craft with them, and thinking like how fun would it be to use this book for a December daily. And this is like a tuck spot plus a little flip out, and like how fun would it be because it's unique and it's one of a kind and it's handmade, like with love and time and care went into making this altered book like a really fun gift or thing for yourself, you know. So there's a pocket with a ephemera like paper clipped on, and there's a tag here. So I was trying to make it so that people would enjoy playing with it. So, and I had some more of them, but they sold at the craft fair. So these are just the extras because I made more than I needed. This is really fun. This is a gold foil card in here. Snowman mittens, hot cocoa, and happy holidays. Another tuck spot. A doily. This is really fun. I had some really pretty like tissue paper that's like patterned that I included. It's like Japanese paper. An envelope. So that is the Christmas one with the really cute tassel on it. And again, that one's $70 in the shop. And again, there's only one available, so if you want it, you have to kind of go quickly. And it's free shipping, no matter where you are. Canada, US, international, free shipping. And then the blue one also has a tassel, which has like a little key and a bell, a pine cone on it, and some leaves. So it's, I don't know, it's just really fun. And on the inside of this one, I went with more of like a girly themed, more like what I like. So with some distressing and tags, so that's a pocket, doilies, flip outs, specialty papers like acetates and things like that. And this one's got like lots of tuck spots and ephemera tucked on, and this is a pocket with some ephemera tucked in there. This is specialty tissue paper. So I just thought this would be so fun to use as like a travel journal or something like that. I'll probably do some tutorials if you guys want me to. Does anybody want me to do a tutorial on how I make these books? Like there's a lot of work that goes into them, so I'd probably have to do it like multiple part or something like that. But that might be fun if people are interested. So this one, what's this book called? It's over on my shop, and I think it's called Blue Delight Vintage Junk Journal. So I just thought, wouldn't this be a fun gift to give somebody? like who's a scrapbooker or who's not a scrapbooker even, because somebody who wants to scrapbook but is not a scrapbooker could totally use this, and all they'd have to do is add their photos and it would look adorable. Like, you don't even have to add anything else if you don't want to. Or you could just stick it on your like bookshelf because it looks pretty because of the like the stitching and everything. It's a vintage Cinderella paper. Little pocket with a journaling card inside. I shouldn't have taken it out. It's going to be hard to get it back in on video. Some like tea stain tags are tucked in there, and that band on the side. Another pocket. Yeah. Okay, so I've got the Blue Delight one, which is not Christmas, and then I've got the green one, which is Christmas, and they both have hardware, so they've got book corners and a tassel on them. And they're up in the shop right now, free shipping. Hi, Darlene. Oh, you'd like, Darlene, would you like a tutorial? Okay. Bye, Carmen. Okay, and then I've got two more, and these ones don't have hardware, so that's why they're a little less. I think they're $55 or something. And they have stitching on the spine, so you can kind of see how I've hand stitched them in. And they've been reinforced so they're nice and strong. And this one is Christmas, and this one isn't. So again, I wanted to do some that would be good for December daily, but it's basically the same thing as the other ones. With the specialty papers and the pockets and the things like that in it. So I can't go through all of it because we would be here forever, so I'm sorry about that. But if you want to know any of the details, like how many pages are in there, how many specialty items and pockets and things like that, if you head over to my shop, toribissel.com, I've got all of the details. Like, it tells you how big it is, how many signatures, and then there's some more better photos of it as well. Look at this flip out. So again, this one would be perfect for December daily, and it's got this specialty tissue paper. These ones have approximately 162 pages, give or take, depending on which one. So that's the green one, and then the red one has 162 pages, and this one's more like pinks and vibrant colors. And again, I'm not going to go through everything, but there's some more photos, and if you want to see more detailed, I can send you better photos too. It's got a pocket in the front with a couple tags in it that you can pull out. Okay, so I'm not going to pull them all out now, but those are those ones. And this one I actually really love. It's got a lot of distressing on it, which I actually think is really pretty. Like, I love the distressing on the cover of it. It has significant age spots, but I actually really love that. I think it adds to the uniqueness of it. Yeah, I did show the Silly Sisters one, but I can show you again. Let me see that one. That's this one, Sam. So the Silly Sisters one is super cute. And it would be really fun to give as a gift or for yourself, or like to scrapbook your sister. It's got buttons and things on the side here. And I'll just do a quick flip through of some of the pages. I went with like a more springy pinks and floral tones. Oh no, I'm sorry, the video is delayed. That hopefully gives you a good look at it. So some pages, so it's like pattern paper white, and it's just simple. So while I'm doing this quick flip through for Sam, does anybody else have any other questions? Just some of the other details. Everything is listed in the shop now, so you can head on over there to check it out. And I've got free shipping for everybody. Oh my goodness, I already blocked this girl. I've got free shipping and everything, so no matter where you are. And if it's a Christmas one, I'll send it out right away. Even if it's not a Christmas one, I'm gonna send it out like as soon as I get a chance, like in a couple of days. And on the store, I said that it could take 2 to 3 weeks for shipping, but I think it could be faster than that. It's probably like 3 weeks if you're international. Like if you're in Canada, it's probably going to be less than a week. And if you're in the US, it'll be like 1 week probably maximum. So you can see this book lays flat. It's really pretty. Did you have any specific questions about it, Sam? Look at that. Isn't it pretty? So all of the little golden book ones are like that. Like they lay flat with the white papers and the pattern papers. So all of the junk journals and Coptic books and the little golden book journals and everything are already listed in the shop. If you have any questions, feel free to message me and let me know. I would be happy to answer your questions. And this one's actually in really good condition. Other than like there's a little bit of like distressing in the front cover, but you could totally cover that up with a photo or something like that. But the back and everything is really good condition, considering it's a vintage book. So all of the little golden books have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 signatures. And each signature has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10 pages in it. 10 pages, okay? So that's 10 times 10. So there's about 100 pages. Oh, that would be such a good wedding present for your sister, Sam. And then last but not least, I have some tassels. And they're not listed in the shop yet, but I'm going to be listing them. And I'm going to have detailed photos of all of the tassels over on the shop too. And they're going to ship for free too. You can either add them to an order or you could just get them individually and I'll ship those out right away. So they would be perfect for junk journals, but you could also like stick them on your purse, on your bag, on your wallet. I don't know. Different fun things like that. And if you want one added to a book that doesn't have a tassel, let me know and I can try to do that too. So I've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tassels. And they have like keys or pine cones and beads and they've got their really great swivel clips. So you just kind of squeeze it and open it and then you can attach it and then it's not going anywhere because you just squeeze it and put it back on. So some of them have bells too, which is really fun because they make a little jingling noise, which I just love. So I'll have detailed photos of all of those over on the shop. So I think that's it for me. This video has already been longer than I was planning on going. So everything except for the tassels is listed on the shop and the tassels will go up tonight, so they'll be up there soon. And the prices are listed. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. All my details and everything are over on my site there, so you can just message me. And there's free shipping for everybody. And yeah, so that just gives you a quick picture of the different books. So thanks everybody for joining me today. I hope you guys have a lovely evening, and thank you so much for all your support for the craft fair and everything. And if you're interested in one of the books, make sure you hurry because they're all one of a kind and there's only limited quantity, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to make a ton more books before Christmas. Like I think this is all I'm gonna make before Christmas. I'll probably make more after Christmas, but that's it for now. Okay, bye guys. How do I end it?